God said, "Let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth in the open expanse of sky." Genesis 1 verse 20 describes God's command for the waters to be filled with living creatures and for birds to fly across the expanse of the sky. Let's provide a detailed explanation of this verse in English. Let the waters swarm with swarms of living creatures. This statement refers to God's directive for the waters to teem with abundant life. The term living creatures encompasses a wide array of aquatic organisms, including fish, marine mammals, crustaceans, and other aquatic organisms. God's command signifies His creative power and intention to populate the seas with diverse forms of life, reflecting His care and provision for the natural world. Let birds fly above the earth in the open expanse of sky. In addition to filling the waters with life, God commands birds to take flight across the expanse of the sky. This signifies the creation of avian species capable of flight, such as birds, which occupy the airspace above the earth. The open expanse of sky symbolizes the vastness of the heavens and underscores the freedom and mobility of birds as they navigate through the atmosphere. Divine authority and creative power. Genesis 1 verse 20 highlights God's sovereignty and creative authority over the natural world. His mere command brings forth a proliferation of life in the waters and the skies, demonstrating His ability to bring about diverse forms of life through His spoken word. This underscores the foundational role of God as the creator and sustainer of all living things. Ecological balance and interdependence. The command for the waters to swarm with living creatures and for birds to fly above the earth reflects the interconnectedness and balance within ecosystems. Aquatic organisms play vital roles in marine food chains and nutrient cycles, while birds contribute to pollination, seed dispersal, and pest control on land. God's design ensures ecological harmony and stability by establishing complex relationships between different forms of life. Appreciation of biodiversity. Genesis 1 verse 20 invites appreciation for the richness and diversity of life forms created by God. The command to fill the waters with living creatures and to populate the skies with birds underscores the beauty and complexity of the natural world. It prompts awe and wonder at the intricacy of God's creation and inspires stewardship and care for Earth's ecosystems. In summary, Genesis 1 verse 20 highlights God's creative command to fill the waters with living creatures and to populate the skies with birds. It emphasizes His sovereignty, creative power, and care for the natural world, inviting appreciation for the biodiversity and ecological balance inherent in His design. Diversity of life forms. The command to fill the waters with living creatures and to let birds fly across the sky underscores the incredible diversity of life forms on Earth. From microscopic plankton to majestic birds of prey, God's creative decree encompasses a vast array of species, each uniquely adapted to its habitat and ecological niche. This diversity reflects God's boundless creativity and underscores the complexity and beauty of the natural world. Adaptation and evolutionary processes. While Genesis 1 verse 20 describes God's direct command for the proliferation of life in the waters and skies, it also aligns with scientific understandings of adaptation and evolutionary processes. The emergence of diverse aquatic organisms and avian species over time can be understood within the framework of natural selection and genetic variation. Thus, Genesis 1 verse 20 can be interpreted in harmony with scientific explanations of biodiversity and speciation. Stewardship and conservation. The command to fill the waters with living creatures and to let birds fly across the sky carries implications for human stewardship and conservation efforts. As caretakers of the earth, humans are entrusted with the responsibility to protect and preserve the richness of biodiversity. This includes conserving habitats, mitigating pollution, and addressing threats to wildlife populations. Genesis 1 verse 20 underscores the importance of responsible stewardship to safeguard God's creation for future generations. Interconnectedness of life. The command to fill the waters with living creatures and to let birds fly across the sky highlights the interconnectedness of life across different ecosystems. Aquatic organisms and birds play crucial roles in ecological processes such as nutrient cycling, predator-prey relationships, and ecosystem dynamics. Their interactions demonstrate the intricate web of life woven by God's design, emphasizing the interdependence of all living beings. Spiritual reflection. Genesis 1 verse 20 invites spiritual reflection on the significance of life and the natural world. The abundance of life in the waters and skies serves as a testament to God's providential care and abundance. It prompts gratitude for the gift of biodiversity and inspires awe at the majesty of God's creation. Moreover, it encourages reverence for all living creatures as reflections of God's divine wisdom and creativity. In summary, Genesis 1 verse 20 encapsulates God's command for the proliferation of life in the waters and skies, reflecting His creativity, wisdom, and care for the natural world. It invites appreciation for biodiversity, underscores the importance of stewardship, and prompts spiritual reflection on the interconnectedness of all living beings.